Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Fenton Forest 4X map with seasons with me. It is day 2 of spring. I fast forwarded time to get rid of that rainy first day of summer that wasn't going to let me do a great deal. I'm just quickly going to feed the pigs because they are in the red for their food, but they're the only animals I'm feeding this morning. We are going to get straight into doing some work. And if you hear that noise in the background, that's the wind. It's quite windy outside. And it's blowing through my window. Because obviously it's quite hot in this little office where I record. So even though it's middle of winter, it's January, I have my windows open to try and keep me cool whilst I'm playing and recording. And the wind's blowing the curtains all over the place. I might possibly be in a position where I need to consider plugging my aircon back in, even though it's January. Right, that's the pigs fed. They were the only ones that are of concern. I've switched the water back on for all the other animals. I got the weeds done on field 22. I haven't, however, started Mr. Rubicon. No course loaded, so it's actually forgot my course. Because I've saved and exited the game, it has it's lost my generated course that I did. Right, there we go. Start course, first waypoint. Off you go. I'll let him go and do that. I'll have a quick run over here. Since recording the last video, which was not that long ago, I've spoken to the mod author of the cedar that I bought, the cedar mod. This one over here. And now, when you go to fill it up, you don't get that silly white cover thing on it. So, massive thanks to that mod author. I think his name's Eric Bowden, over on Expendables Modding, to quickly post a update, an alternate version for me to download that didn't have the silly white cover on it. So that looks much better for me. Right, we're going to go do some grass. So I want my brand new fantastic Big M mower. I did notice as well that the sunflowers are ready for, the corn is ready for forage harvesting. I may get onto that in the next video. Yes, next video for forage harvesting on day 3. I'm not going to need this cover because I'm going to do this myself. I'm not using course play for the mowing. How is the grass field though? Let's have a look. It's not quite ready to harvest. Right, change of plan then. Change of plan. I'm going to do the grass around these fields instead. Mow that, ted that, bale it, pick it up. Job done. Also, one thing I did as well quickly off camera between the last video and this one. I sold off a bit of machinery. I sold off the other DB planter, the DB60 planter seeder thing. I also got rid of the cat truck that was parked over by the sheep because I don't really ever use it. I also got rid of the T-Rex because I'm probably not going to be doing any more what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody help me. I'm probably not going to be doing any more tree cutting. That's what the word I'm looking for. I'm not going to do any more tree removal. So I got rid of the T-Rex as well. I've sold that. As I say, I got rid of the Ford truck, the cat. No, not the Ford, the cat truck, the auto-loading cat truck. I also got, as I say, I got rid of the seeder. So we'll see how that all goes in the future. As I say, we might get one more year. I might play for one more year after this one before switching to the new map, which means I might get to do some seeding with the new seeder that I bought in the last video. I didn't really think about that when I bought it, that I might not actually get to use it. Hey, done it now. It's tough. It's too late. We'll drive down here and we'll do the old swath. Like I say, I'm not swath dropping with this particular machine. I'm wide spreading and using the tedder behind me to hopefully dry the grass a little bit in one pass, and then I'll just leave it there, and then obviously I'll have to come down and windrow it and pick it all up later. Pick it all up another time. There's probably a lot of grass on this map that I haven't really ever taken full advantage of. All this lot out here, look. Could be utilising it. I think Mr. Rogate has finally made it to the starting point of that field. I think he's finally made it to the start point of the course, so now he's actually going to start spraying. It's took him that long to find his way. Bless him. It is a big field though, in all fairness. Oh no, he's not. It's because he's working left to right, isn't it? He's not working up and down. Yeah, they're impressive mower, this. I'd much prefer this one to the that cat one I tried from that other mod pack. That thing, I don't know what the mod author was playing at there. He added on those two extra units that just don't fit the machine at all. They don't look connected. They don't have collision. It's all a bit. That was all. That cat mower was all very. That mod pack by that Winston fella was very naff, very rubbish. In fact, all the trailers as well had, like, you know, 25 million litre fill capacities and stuff like that as well. Was just, why make mods like that are just so fucking stupidly unrealistic? Don't get it. I'm not saying I play terribly realistic, but you know, none of the mods I use are beyond the realm of being possible. But some of those other things in that other mod pack were just like, what the flip? We'll give this a whirl. Yeah, it's a good job I let you in, sir, otherwise you would be very wet now. I went downstairs for my dinner between recording the last video and this one, and when I went into the coal house to get myself a can of drink to go with my food, I heard a little woof from outside the back door, and when I opened it, one of the poor little Sue had been locked out by the rest of the family. They'd locked her outside, and it's just started belting it down the rain outside, so she would have been very, very wet and cold right about now if I've found her and let her back in. I'm just pleased it's sunny today here on the farm. Yesterday's rain was not what I wanted. I don't want it to rain in summer. That's absolutely no use to anybody. It can rain every day in spring. That doesn't bother me at all. And I would prefer it to rain every day in spring because it would help the crops. In the summer, I want it to be nice and sunny and hot. Maybe a bit windy, just to help the grass dry. Certainly don't want rain every day. Like I don't want rain in the autumn either, because that stops you harvesting. That gets really annoying when you have to keep waiting for the crops to dry. I am thinking though of giving that what was it, that Tribine combine harvester a run this year. I might be tempted to get myself one of them for this year's harvest. Although to be fair, I'm not really going to need it, am I? Because that field's cotton, so I'm going to need a couple of the John Deere harvesters for that. The cornfield next to me on the left is going to be forage harvested, so it's not like I need crop for the harvester for that. Maybe just the soybean field then is the one that's going to be the one. I just don't know if I've got any whatchamacallit, one thing I never checked with that mod pack was whether there was any header trailers big enough to put those massive headers on, with them being, you know, over 60 foot. I suppose I could maybe at a push get away with the Midwest ones, possibly. The Midwest ones may let me have a bit of a play. Now I don't think the mower destroys the crop, but I don't want to really take the risk. So we'll play it a little bit safe down here. Obviously I'm going to have to windrow. I might grab myself one of them chrome swadrows. That'll definitely do the trick. But yeah, today's just a nice relaxing little bit of a we're going to do Gonna do some mowing. Like I say, I probably won't be able to bale it today because it probably won't turn to hay in time. But we'll see. Now we're going. Now we're getting a little bit wider. This is what, about 26 metre width? Mowing width? It's not bad. Bad little mower this, quite like it. Once I've done this field, I might take it up to the top of the map and let it do the field up there. The big grass field up there. Let it have some fun. Of course, when Mr. Rogator runs out of herbicide in a few minutes, I'll have to go and grab the pickup truck and come and refill him. There they go. Bark, 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 bark. It's amazing. I've not recorded throughout the daytime today. I haven't spent my daytime recording like I normally would. And honestly, I wouldn't have known I had dogs because I would never heard a single peep out of them. The minute I start recording, they always start fucking barking. Get them all put down before long if they don't pack it in. One thing I haven't checked with Mr. Fertiliser Man over there is whether he's actually, the fertiliser he's putting down is actually being registered on the field. I'll check the map screen in a minute when I get to the top, once I finish this row of mowing. Because he could be driving up backwards and forwards and he's just wasting his time if it's not getting the applying the next fertiliser state. You should be applying the fertiliser though, because that field is now, there is now crop on the field, so it's gone through a soil change. But yeah, we'll drive this guy up to the north of the map then, the top of the map. We'll let him do the field up there. Courseplay can do that. And then obviously I can come back then and make a start then. Chaffing our corn crop. Before I do that, let's just quickly check seasons for prices. Soybeans is tomorrow day 3, corn is tomorrow day 3, so those are the 2 days that I need to be selling. And we'll be giving that a go then. I'll turn that FPS counter off in the top corner of the screen. That's always annoying because that'll be recorded on the video with OBS, doing recording rather than shadow play. The other mower's already parked, so the other mower's there for doing field 8 when we come to do field 8. Looks like I'm only going to get one mow out of it though, aren't I? I'm only going to be able to mow that field once this year. I'm not going to get 2 mowings. Such a beautiful little map. Lovely and scenic. Lots of scenery. We'll grab that as a screenshot, shall we? Right, I'm going to go around this way because it's probably quicker. So yeah, we've got the soybeans there. That's going to be a big harvest. I think that, like I say, perhaps maybe I get a tri-bine. I'd give the tri-bine harvester a try for over here. Do all the crops with it. Do the wheat and barley on the 2 fields up here with it. And then do the soybeans. So what we want, advanced settings, when to raise implements late, when to lower them is early, click to switch is still enabled, good, course to load will be custom field mow, we want him to start at the start point, which will be down here somewhere. And yeah, go start at the first waypoint, please, mate. Off you go. Good on you. Come back and see you soon. Oh, that's interesting. One of the things I have noticed with that click to switch mode enabled, I can't tab between vehicles. So how's Mr. Rubicon doing? That was probably the perfect time to accost him. And it's even better time to accost him because he's not applied any fertiliser. It's not registered it. So that's been a complete waste of time. Seasons is doing some really weird stuff with fertiliser and weed spraying and stuff like that. That, you know, you fertilise and it's not being detected. It's not registering when you're putting fertiliser on fields. I don't know why they've kind of messed around with that. It wasn't a problem in the beta versions, the dev builds that I was playing with, but this latest actual like updated release version, they fiddled with fertilisers and stuff, and now it's putting fertiliser on a field and getting it to actually register is very finicky. It's very fiddly. And I've seen other players having the same issue, especially the people playing on on consoles. I've been watching some of the Mr. CDP stuff that he's been playing on Sussex Farms, and he's been having issues with sprayers and workers not spraying fields and stuff like that because of seasons, and it's a bit weird why they need to mess. I'm wondering which truck. I'm going to probably use the Scania, I think, as my follow me mod of choice. For no other reason than when I was doing the forage harvesting previously with this thing. I want the forage harvester, and I'm going to want that for doing the corn. I'm not going to be able to do it super quick. I had this issue last time, didn't I, with this flipping thing, this trailer. With it being a swivel axle. The axle goes flipping weird when you log out of the game. So I have to use the super strength mod briefly. Go into first person. I need to grab the wheels. I need to just wheels. Grab the wheels. There. Fixed. Turn it back off again because I don't want to shove my harvester halfway across the map when I try to enter it. Right, here's the test now then. Where's my truck? There. Firstly, let's load up courseplay. We want freak mode, we want chaff, and we're going to be loading, what is it, field 25? Right, so that'll be that bit. So that's loaded up the course perfectly. And we'll see if I run into the same sort of problems as I had last time. Right, because this thing might have to put the help window on briefly. There we go, so that's working. Would be if I open that. There we go. Right, we'll see how long this works for. I've just got to remember where my trees are. Yeah, this is going to take a long time to do. If I stick with this header, people will probably complain if I buy another header, but honestly, which one have I got? Have I got one of the Stevie ones? No. Which header have I bought? One of them, the Orbis 900. In kilometres an hour, that is 10 kilometres. So that one's faster. It's smaller, but it is faster. One. Easy collect. That's only 10. That's a little bit faster. So I could end up, I might switch to one of those. We'll see how it goes. Shall we? We'll see how it goes. If this starts taking 3 weeks to forage harvest this field, I might switch headers. I might do what I did last time. Do a couple of laps around the field to get some chaff for the silo. And then actually do corn harvesting of the rest of it. So what was it giving me? Vehicle Explorer. Vehicle Explorer's having a bit of an issue. Let me just hop out for a second. So Alt V is my vehicle list. Got that. Definitely park the cranes because I don't want to tab into flipping cranes. Stupid game, I don't know why it keeps doing that. That's fixed it. That's fine. I thought it was Courseplay that was causing that problem. I noticed it on the last video as well. I couldn't tab to vehicles. But it's not. It's Vehicle Explorer again. It's probably because I sold off some vehicles and messed up Vehicle Explorer's tabbing list. Its list. But I don't know why it keeps feeling the need to unpark the cranes. Obviously, the obvious thing I could do is open up the vehicle list, is open up the vehicle XML in the save folder and delete the 2 cranes. Because I'll never use the cranes on a map because I don't do logging, so they're completely pointless to me. Of course, something I have just realised, just remembered. I've got to put this in the flipping silage machine, haven't I? This chaff. So the course play driver is of no help to me. Because he's not going to the fermenting station. Now, I don't know whether to try letting course play. Drive the combine. Whilst I go to do the it's field 25. Headland, we'll do 3 passes. We'll start on headland passes. We're going to work at maybe 8.5. Generate the course. don't know what's going on there. It wasn't forage harvesting. I just think I have to do this manually, unfortunately. Was I getting some really bad? Yeah, it was giving me some lure errors there, wasn't it? Oh well. Let's try it from nearest waypoint. Nope. It doesn't like it. Courseplay does not like it. So we'll carry on without it then. Open this one. We'll take it and empty it. I'm going to have to do this manually as well because Courseplay isn't going to work for me. Because I don't want to put this. I don't want to put chaff in the silo, do I? I want to put it in the fermenting tank. So this is going to be a long, long job. Might have to grab myself one of them headers. I might have to grab myself one of those other headers, one of the crone headers, because I just can't. I can't do this field at 9 miles an hour. That's not going to work, or 9 kilometers an hour even. Ooh. This thing doesn't like cornering at speed. I've got 150,000 litres here. What? Trouble is I can't use the super bee to do me forage harvesting because it'll hit the header, won't it? I wonder if there's a way to do it whereby I disconnect the forage harvester from the auger trailer, have a tractor pull the auger trailer for the forage harvester to empty into, and then have the truck drive beside the tractor. So basically have 2 follow me's. Have one follow me going after the forage harvester, and the other forage follow me guy going after the yeah, one follow me guy driving the tractor and the auger wagon, the other follow me guy driving the truck and trailer. Whether that would help. I wonder if Coursplay's getting a little bit confused because I've got the trailer on the back of the forage wagon. This is gonna take a long time to do. This will take an incredibly long time to do. I might time-lapse this, you know, and put this in the next video. A whole time-lapse speedy up segment of me doing nothing but forage harvesting. Because this video's at 51 minutes now. So we've kind of reached the end of today's video. It's taken that long to get things going. By the time we've done the bit of grass mowing at the start, which obviously we need to get that windrowed tomorrow. And then obviously we need to get the grass up there. I stopped. Oh, my big mower stopped. Put the brakes on a sec. What's going on over here? Why have you done that? What a moron. Can I see the lines, please? Yeah, so you need to be going down here next, you flipping twonk. You just can't get the staff, can you? Blink. So, as we have reached the end of the video, I'm going to say thank you for watching this episode of the Fenton Forest Farm 4X with Seasons. I hope you've enjoyed it, this second day of summer. As I say, when you come back to the next episode, we'll probably still be doing this job. We'll still be forage harvesting. Although, as I say, I might do some time-lapsey speedy up stuff. So I'll see you again soon in another video. Goodbye for now.